BET Awards 2025 was supposed to be about music, fashion, and celebration, but what we got instead was an all-out war. Right there, under the blinding lights and in front of a packed crowd of celebs, Remy Ma did the unthinkable. Papoose had just shocked the world by calling Claressa Shields his wife, live on stage. The cameras caught it all. But what they didn't catch was what happened backstage. Not until someone leaked the security footage. And now it's everywhere. Yes, Remy Ma attacked Claressa. No warning. No filter. Just straight up chaos. And the internet couldn't believe it, and you won't either. I watched it 3 times and still don't believe she really did that. A fake quote from an Instagram user. Even Diddy's old scandals feel quiet compared to this. Jay-Z once said, "Never go public with something private." Well, too late. Because the whole world saw what Remy Ma did after Papoose made that announcement. And trust me, it's messier than we ever expected. So let's break it all down. What went wrong? Who's to blame? And what was actually caught on camera? If you were in this position, same betrayal, same threat. What would you do? Let's get into it. This didn't start on stage. It didn't even start at the BET Awards. This fire had been burning quietly behind Remy Ma's eyes for months. The betrayal, the whispers, the side eyes from Claressa, the missing calls from Papoose, the accidental tags on Instagram. You just didn't notice. But Remy did. Every single thing. Let's rewind. It's spring 2025. Remy Ma and Papoose had been through it all: prison time, cheating rumors, public breakups, makeup tracks, interviews pretending everything was fine. But behind the scenes, he stopped coming home. Remy allegedly texted this to a friend back in April, a DM that's now been leaked and screenshotted by dozens of T pages. "I can smell when a woman's around." Claressa's perfume was still on his hoodie. Remy Ma, private message, alleged. Eyes, and guess who that friend forwarded it to? A gossip blogger who just so happened to be invited to the BET red carpet. You think this was an accident? Baby, no. Claressa Shields, undefeated boxing champion, had been popping up a lot more frequently around Papoose. They were seen at 2 private charity events, 1 brunch in Atlanta, and even filmed a boxing gym video together titled, "Train Like a King and Queen." Cute title, until you realized the queen wasn't Remy. Remy stayed silent for weeks. But the real turning point? The rehearsal dinner. That's right, Claressa and Papoose held a private celebration dinner the night before the BET Awards at a rooftop hotel in LA. No press, no media, just close friends. Guess who wasn't on the guest list? Remy Ma. 2 days before the BET Awards, an anonymous tip landed in the inbox of @Industry Leaks. Check camera 4 from Hotel Azul, 12th floor, hallway argument. Looks like Remy pulled up. No one believed it at first. But that night, a grainy, 8-second hallway clip emerged. Remy Ma, visibly emotional, wearing a hoodie and sliders, is seen banging on a hotel door, shouting what sounds like, "Open the door, Papoose. Tell her to come out." There's no response. But the real kicker? A woman's voice, soft, calm, almost taunting. "Go home, Remy. This ain't your scene anymore." Eyes, who said that? Allegedly, Claressa. Fast forward to awards night. Everyone's dressed to kill. Claressa walks the carpet in a floor-length diamond dress, clutching Papoose's arm like they're straight outta GQ. Remy shows up solo. Sunglasses on. Tight smile. Black velvet gown, with a slit high enough to warn you. She didn't come to play nice. Insiders say she wasn't even supposed to be seated near them. But someone, maybe production, maybe fate, sat Remy directly behind Papoose and Claressa in row B. And for the first 20 minutes, dead silence. Then the moment happened. Midway through the show, Papoose takes the stage to present an award. Instead, he drops a bombshell. "Shout out to my queen, my rock, my wife, Claressa Shields. I love you, baby." Crowd goes wild. Some cheer. Some gasp. Cameras flash. Claressa stands up, waves, like she just won a Grammy. But one camera, the one that wasn't live, caught Remy freezing. Hands clenched. Face stone cold. Mouth moving but no sound. She turns. She whispers to a woman next to her. Mouth reads, "He married her?" Next frame. Remy grabs her clutch. Gets up. Walks backstage. We wouldn't have known anything if not for a leak. At 2:38 a.m., the official BET Awards feed had wrapped. But backstage, security footage was quietly uploaded to a private Dropbox. And then, a whistleblower, probably a stagehand or intern, leaked it. The video? Shaky, muted, but brutal. It shows Remy storming into a restricted hallway behind the stage. A female security guard tries to stop her, but she brushes past. Seconds later, Claressa appears, walking out of a dressing room, still glowing. That's when Remy lunges. Hair is grabbed, screaming. Claressa stumbles into a wall. Remy shouts something like, "You stole everything from me." Claressa shouts back, "He was never yours to begin with." The guard pulls them apart. Remy is dragged back by two crew members, her mascara running, hair disheveled. She's crying, but not weak, just betrayed. But what came next, even her enemies didn't expect. By the time the leaked backstage footage made it to the internet, the BET Awards were already being hailed as the most scandalous show of the decade. Remy Ma's mascara-streaked face. Claressa yelling, "Try me again," while security held her back. Papoose nowhere to be seen. And then came the freeze frame moment, the exact second Remy screamed, "This ain't over. Y'all will regret this." Screenshots flooded Twitter. Reaction videos? Everywhere. And within hours, celebrities started picking sides. A fake but realistic tweet from Cardi B surfaced just hours later. "I love Remy, but sometimes you gotta let go. If he moved on, why you still fighting?" At I am Cardi B deleted. People lost it. Barbs flooded the timeline saying Nicki Minaj was watching with popcorn. Someone even claimed Lil Kim reposted the clip to her Instagram story with the caption, "Never trust a man with too many bars and no boundaries." Meanwhile, blogs were eating. The Shade Bar, T-Spill Plug, Medium S Daily, all had their own angles. But the one post that made everyone's jaw drop? A screenshot of Claressa's DMs, allegedly sent to Easy the Block Captain. Let's talk receipts. One of the most viral posts of the night was a leaked DM between Claressa and Easy the Block Captain, a man rumored to have once dated Remy during her open separation from Papoose. Here's what it said, allegedly. "Bet you didn't think I'd end up with your man. Ain't karma funny?" Claressa Shields, DM to @Easy the Block Captain. Now, whether that was real or not, nobody knows for sure. But the post hit 1.2 million views in 3 hours. And Easy's response? LMAO messy. "I ain't involved. I keep it battle rap, not bedroom drama." Too late. The damage was done. Let's not forget, Papoose and Remy Ma were once hip-hop's ride-or-die couple. He held her down during her prison sentence. She called him the most loyal man alive in interviews. They even renewed their vows on VH1. So when this footage dropped, fans felt betrayed. Not just for Remy, but by Papoose. Reddit forums lit up with posts like, "Bro waited for her to get out of jail, only to drop her at the BET Awards for a boxer with a camera crew? Ain't no way y'all still defending Papoose after this. Loyalty like a 2 a.m. PayPal transfer. Fast, quiet, and gone by morning." As if that wasn't enough, someone leaked a security report from the BET production team. According to the report, Remy Ma was not on the approved backstage access list. Security failed to detain her after the altercation. Claressa requested privacy, but her team invited press later that night. Translation: this was no accident. Rumor has it Claressa's team already had the footage lined up and ready to go viral. One anonymous source even claimed they knew Remy would react. All they had to do was wait. And wait they did. For days, Papoose stayed quiet. Not a tweet, not a statement, just a suspiciously edited Instagram photo of him and Claressa at the BET Awards, captioned, "Had a great time with my beautiful lady Claressa at BET Awards ring." That emoji? Yeah, fans weren't having it. Comment section flooded. "You left a queen for a ring." Where was this energy when Remy held you down? Congratulations on the PR disaster. And then came the viral TikTok remix. He held her down when she did the time, but now he holding someone else on live. Over a slowed down Alicia Keys beat. Pure internet gold. Late that night, a YouTube account named Stageback Files dropped what they claimed was the entire backstage altercation in HD. The 3-minute video, now removed, showed Remy confronting Claressa in the hallway. Claressa smiling, actually smiling, while security scrambled. A producer yelling, "Turn those mics off now." Remy lunging, slapping a drink out of Claressa's hand. Papoose finally showing up, too late, saying, "Y'all need to chill. This ain't it." Let's be real. That video looked like it belonged in a Netflix documentary. And yet, within 2 hours, the account was deleted. Some say BET's legal team stepped in. Others believe Remy's PR team made the call. But by then, the damage was done. People were finally calming down. Memes were settling. Fans were choosing sides. And then, just like a plot twist in a soap opera, another name entered the chat. A screenshot hit the blogs. A voice note surfaced. A name we hadn't heard in a while. DJ Envy. What does he have to do with this mess? Apparently a lot. Just when everyone thought the dust had finally settled, DJ Envy's name popped up like a ghost at the wrong funeral. We already had Remy, Papoose, Claressa. The love triangle turned battlefield. But DJ Envy? That was the curveball nobody saw coming. And yet, if the leaks are real, he may have been the final straw that broke Remy Ma completely. It started with a 24-second voice memo uploaded anonymously to a Twitter account called @BET_Scandals Uncut, now suspended. In the audio, a voice that allegedly belongs to DJ Envy is heard saying, "Remy was never supposed to know. I told Papoose to keep it quiet until after the show. Now she's blowing up my phone. It's a King disaster, bro." What? Keep what quiet? And why is Envy even involved? That's when more leaks surfaced. Old texts between DJ Envy and Papoose, screenshot and blasted across IG stories. Envy. BET execs approved the marriage surprise. Claressa's team wants the headlines. Papoose. And Remy? Envy. Handled. Just keep her out of that room. Handled? Flushed face. That single word was enough to send the internet into DEFCON 5. After the BET Awards, Remy went dark. No tweets. No interviews. No sightings. One of her stylists posted and quickly deleted this chilling IG story. She hasn't spoken to anyone in 5 days. All she did was cry, sleep, and delete old photos. I'm actually worried. Blogs claimed she checked into a luxury wellness retreat in Arizona. Some said she flew to Italy. One fake post even said she was seen at an airport with Jay-Z's cousin. Point is, Remy disappeared. Publicly, emotionally, spiritually, and fans were left trying to piece together her last moves. And then came the diary page, posted anonymously to a gossip Reddit thread titled, "Remy Ma's Real Goodbye." Written in what appeared to be Remy's own words, the handwriting? Eerily similar to letters she shared in prison. The page read, "I gave that man my loyalty, my body, my whole life. And in front of the world, he took it and gave it to someone who never did his time. I should have walked away sooner. But I didn't know how. Now they all think I'm crazy. Maybe I am, but at least I'm free. R." The post hit 3.8 million views in 48 hours. Even if it was fake, it felt too real. While Remy was gone, Claressa decided to double down. She appeared on the Real Queens podcast, sitting in a designer jumpsuit, sipping champagne, and said, "Look, I'm not the villain. I just fell in love." Remy had her shot. She fumbled it. I caught it. She thought it would earn her applause. Instead, it triggered a digital firestorm. TikTok users stitched the clip with side-by-side footage of Remy visiting Papoose in jail. IG pages flooded her comments with boxing gloves and rat emojis. Even Funk Flex reposted the clip with a caption, "This ain't it. Real queens don't need to step on others to shine." Meanwhile, Papoose started showing cracks. In a now-deleted Facebook post, yes, Facebook, he wrote, You ever win and feel like you lost? Fans speculated this was about Remy. A few days later, a paparazzi spotted him alone at the Brooklyn Museum, the same spot he and Remy once took anniversary photos. Sources say he refused to answer any questions, but was visibly upset. And then the final twist. According to Tea Room Files, a package was delivered to Claressa and Papoose's shared apartment, but marked "Return to Sender." Inside, a black velvet box containing a torn copy of their 2018 vow renewal script, a gold bracelet inscribed with "Through Fire and Freedom, Remy." A single note: "You can have the ring, but not the history." It was Remy's, and it was final. Some say she left the country. Others believe she's working on a secret docuseries titled Unwritten. A rumored Netflix pitch deck leaked with her name attached, detailing a redemption arc, betrayal confessions, and her uncut side of the BET Awards scandal. One producer even teased, "You think you've seen the whole tape? You haven't." Could Remy be sitting on her own footage? Only time will tell. At the end of the day, this wasn't just about a fight backstage. It was about what happens when love turns into betrayal, when loyalty gets traded for headlines, and when a queen gets pushed too far. Remy Ma didn't just walk out of that awards show. She walked out of a life she helped build, only to realize it wasn't hers anymore. She vanished without a trace, but the secret stayed. And the question now isn't, what did she do? It's, when will she return and what will she reveal? Clapperboard fade to black.